Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about American politics. So I'm getting a little off the grid from what I normally talk about here. So if you're here for anything other than American politics, this ain't the video for you. I'll give you a minute. All right. So what I want to talk about right now is President Donald Trump being arrested, being indicted, and possibly arrested. So let's talk about this. So first of all, I am shocked at how incredibly bad the Democrats are at doing anything. This is the most foolish mistake they could possibly make. The moment they indicted Donald Trump, it skyrocketed his numbers against DeSantis, who is his leading contender. He hasn't even committed to the race yet. Nikki Haley's his actual real competitor in areas like you declared and you're the actual competitor, but nobody cares about you. We'd rather talk about DeSantis, who hasn't even declared, right? But Trump, this has given him money, points, momentum, right? Massive political mistake. The other thing that is really sad is the Democrats don't understand. Like, they think President Donald Trump is their enemy and this monster that they need to defang and declaw. The problem that what they're forgetting is Donald Trump is president of the United States, right? Like, once you're president forever. It's like being a king. And frankly, being president of America is king of the world. If you don't know that, now you know, as Biggie once said. Don't you know, now you know. And so the reality is this, and what really I think is so outrageously foolish on the part of the Democrats is that you have this situation where what they're doing is they I don't think have any idea how much damage they're doing to America, right? Because the reality is what's done to Trump is going to be done to every president going forward, right? You can bet, right? Like, can you so when Biden finishes, he's going to be 82 years old, and I can promise you, like, I would bet a door knock to a donut that that people are going to try to indict Biden for crimes during office. Actually, get this: the crimes they're indicting the crimes they're indicting Trump for aren't even when he was in office. This is outrageous, right? Like, and the reality is, what this says is, if you sign up to be president, we're already here. This is what we're telling everybody. They're like, hey, do you want to be president? Guess what? While you're president, somebody's going to try to impeach you, right? There's already been open discussion about impeachment of Biden. Not because he deserves it, because every single president, because they tried to impeach Trump, they're going to try to impeach every single, like, there's going to be open discussion, if not an outright attempt to impeach every single president. And going forward, you're going to serve, and then because this country is so incredibly partisan, anybody who serves, they're going to be indicted afterwards, right? And what is outrageously outlandish is the Democrats are being so vindictive. They're not even being as nice and as kind as Donald Trump. Donald Trump shouted, "Lock her up," every day of during the election. When it was done, he's like, nah, we're not gonna lock up an actual politician. And the Democrats got no idea. Now here's the last part, right? Well, this is gonna be another problem, right? This is gonna be a Will Smith situation, right? Will Smith's a celebrity. He slapped a man in the face and nothing happened, right? No consequences, none, no real consequences. Not like if you or I did it. Right? Like, it'd be a crime if you or I did it. Everybody was like, oh, come to the party. We'll dance together, right? You just slapped a man in the face. Did a bold-faced crime, but since you're a celebrity, we'll just ignore it. Here's the issue, right? When they indict him and they try to arrest him, I'll tell you right now, you put Donald Trump, this is my prediction, you put Donald Trump in cuffs, you put him in jail, they're going to tear every brick off that building. And they is the Republicans. Right? When the Republicans get upset, they don't tweet, right? They pull bricks out of buildings, right? You cannot hold him in a jail, right? And so that means one of two things is going to happen. They're actually going to put him in a jail, and they will literally tear that building apart, brick by brick, and free him, right? Literally, I think it'll be like 10, 20,000 Republicans will just descend on whatever jail you put them in, and they'll tear the building apart with their bare hands, brick by brick, and free him. Okay, or he'll be arrested and he won't get perp walked, right? Which will be the exact same situation as the Will Smith situation. Oh, if you're a politician and you get arrested, you don't get put in cuffs, you don't get walked into a jail, you get special treatment. Democrats did not think this through, right? Now, if you put, and also, but there is some good news here, right? You hear a lot of squawk out there about what's going to happen in American politics. And one of the darkest conspiracies you hear is like, there's going to be an American civil war between conservatives and liberals. That ain't going to happen. I'll tell you right now. And we know this from the situation happening with Donald Trump right now. You put Donald Trump in cuffs and walk him into a jail, Republicans they'll pull him out of that building after they have removed every brick physically, right? If you put Biden in a jail 4 years from now, for every brick in that building, there'll be a tweet. See, that's my point. Republicans do, Democrats talk, right? Like, and that's why an American Civil War would last about 3 seconds, like, because tweets don't win skirmishes, right? Like, and so that's the good news. There's never going to be an American Civil War because that would last about 30 seconds, right? Like, because yeah, trust and believe. So this was a absolutely massive, outrageously foolish mistake on the parts of the Democrats, and this is going to blow up in their face in every figurative way possible. This is going to be calamitous for them. And my take is, right now, I think the Democrats have about a 20% chance of winning the 2024 election. This is going to knock 4 points off of that. They're down to 16, right? This was a massive tactical mistake. Massive, right? And it's already shown his this is doing nothing. This is filling President Trump's war chest to run again for 2024, and it is giving him just huge gains against every Republican opponent he has, both declared and undeclared. Nikki Haley declared, undeclared DeSantis, right? But honestly, DeSantis seems to be evaporating, which that's kind of surprising, right? Every single word of that is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.